6 and 7, 8. Pirouette, pirouette, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, pirouette. It was a pas de bourrée actually. Lay out. Dancer first, guys. Keeping Dancer's Corner going without ASD. Miss you, King. Hey vlog. Hey vlog. So, oh, my hair. So the current time is 5:15 in the morning. And I'm getting ready to go to Dublin. We're leaving here we're getting the 6 o'clock bus. So I'm just doing that now. I'm just doing my hair now. Me and Mommy are going to see Dancing at Lughnasa. I woke up 1 minute before my alarm went off, which is quite funny. Anyway. I need to do my hair now. I go brush my teeth and wash my face. So yeah, I slept with the rollers and I did take them out briefly just to see how it worked, and my fringe is sitting well, so I didn't want to take it out and let my fringe fall flat immediately. It's because it's got that awkward length where it's in my eyes. Anyway, I'm very excited to see Dancing at Lughnasa. I love Brian Friel's plays, I've talked about that before. I studied Dancing at Lughnasa, like I did a week of Brian Friel acting back in 2022, and Dancing at Lughnasa was one of the plays I studied. I really enjoyed it, so I'm very excited to see it live because I was able to see translations literally a few weeks after I did that workshop, and that was pretty cool. So I'm very excited to see this now. So come with me today as I go to Dublin. Very excited because literally all I've been doing is really working and going to harp lessons, which I love my harp lessons obviously, but working's like, you know, work is work. Anyway, chat to you in a bit. Hey vlog. So I just got dropped in town. I want to get my nails done. They're Sesame Street themed this month. And the Cáit is on the snail. I just love Elmo. I just love this little guy. So now I'm on my way to dander a little bit because the next swimming session is at 1. This swimming session at 12 is like for the serious swimmers. And I'm a serious swimmer, but I'm not competitive. Like, I don't want to compete. I just want to go in and swim. So I'm going to kill a bit of time, look at some books, and then dander on over to the pool. All good. But I'm so obsessed. Gemma smashed it again. Hey vlog. So I just got out of swimming. It was an hour later than expected because they're new. So I was going off their spring timetable because that was what it was up until June, and now they've changed it. So there's no 1 o'clock session anymore. It's 2 o'clock session. But my god, there were so many like older men and like children, and like it was hard to get like a straight, you know, lane. I'd say that though, because the way they've done it is they block off like a quarter of the pool, like the shallow end, and then 3/4 of the bit going into the deeper end, or for anybody. So I managed a total of 40 minutes, and then I did about my longest streak was 10 lengths, pretty good, in a row. So it's 10 lengths in a row non-stop, and I did it for one because they blew the whistle. I was like, oh, it's time to get out, and I was like 20 days. Like, wait a minute, the session doesn't finish until 10 to, and the lifeguard's like, no, you're fine. They just wanted the children out. So then I did another 4. No, 6. I lie. And then I got out. But I think then I was like pausing and doing lamps and pausing and doing lamps as well. I don't know. Stoplights or the traffic lights. And then I was pausing and doing lamps as well. So all in all, it was a good 40-minute session, and I'm really happy. But I went up to the lifeguards afterwards, and I was all, so no offense, but when's the best time to come when there's no children? And then I could do lane swimming at 12 every day but a Monday, and there's like a beginner, intermediate, advanced, and then recreational. I was like, awesome. Probably will be going to that from now on, apart from a Monday where they don't have it. But it was so sweet as well because I was in the middle of one of my lengths and I stopped to like fix my goggles, one of the lifeguards came to me and went, "Don't you let those old men push you out of the way." And I was like, "What? Sorry?" She's like, "They're arrogant. Don't let them push you out of the way." And I went, "They're arguing?" Couldn't hear. There's water in my ears. I was like, "No, they're arrogant." I went, "Oh, okay. Okay." So I didn't let them push me out of the way. Go me. Go me. I'm getting weird stares because I'm talking on my phone, but go me vlog, am I right? So I thanked the lifeguards on the way out, and one of the older lifeguards, he was all like, "You should have just hopped into the lane," because there was one lane blocked off, and I was like, I just get a bit anxious, like, you know, there was 2 older men in there, and like they were swimming away, and I didn't want to like interrupt their flow. So I said that to him, and one of the other lifeguards, I was saying to her, I was like, yeah, I'm getting a bit anxious. She sort of looked at me and he went, "You're well able for it, like, so just next time, just jump in." And I was like, oh, okay. All these lifeguards complimenting my swimming technique. And I haven't swam since October. No, I lie, I swam in the Atlantic Ocean in Kinsale, but like, I haven't swam in a swimming pool since October. So yeah, all the lifeguards were complimenting my swimming technique. It's now 3:30 and I've got Pilates. I've got Pilates at 6. So I'm gonna get myself a little sweet treat and then read my book and respond to so many text messages. Guys, I'm so sorry. I will respond to all your text messages. I've like Saturday I was busy because of dancing at Lughnasa, and then yesterday I was working and I was so tired because we got home at like midnight. We got the 6 o'clock bus to Dublin. I did get home to midnight, so it was a long travel, but it was such a great day. And when I get home tonight or tonight tomorrow, I have a little haul of books and knickknacks that I got in Dublin, and I'll explain the whole story of dancing at Lughnasa. But for now, I must get my sweet treat. Bye bye. So I'm just waiting for my mum now because I'm going into Pilates for the first time. Kind of scary. Shouldn't be scary. I think I'm just nervous. Even though it was like a beginner class, I've done like home Pilates, but now I'm glad I'm finally getting in with an instructor to show me what I need to actually do. So yeah, just waiting on mommy now. My phone is like 10%. I'm like, gathering, hurry up please, so I don't lose battery. But I think it's like, what time is it? Don't know, I'm asking you. It's 10 to now, so she should be here soon enough. So chat a bit, let's let you know how it goes. Pilates, would recommend to a friend. It was lots of fun. Oh, and it was really relaxing. And I like, it was all about engaging and moving instead of like rushing through everything. And she was so lovely. And she was like coming over and giving everybody tips. It was really nice. So I'm really excited to go back again next Monday. Hopefully, if my rota allows it. So yeah, Pilates, would recommend to a friend. I told you earlier that I had a wee story about some very special show people. So, this weekend, or last weekend, my bad, Saturday the 5th of July, me and my mum went to see Dancing at Lughnasa in the 3 Olympia Theatre, and oh my gosh, it was absolutely amazing. I love Brian Friel. He's one of my favourite playwrights of all time, and Translations and Dancing at Lughnasa are 2 of my favourite plays. I think Lovers, Winners and Losers will be underneath that, and then Philadelphia, Here I Come, and so on and so on. But I was so excited that I got to see Dancing at Lughnasa, and we were watching the show and it was amazing. So we had a little bit of time after the matinee, and I chanced my arm and decided to do a wee bit of stage door and meet some of the cast, and they were all so lovely. Shout out to Pauline and Nikki, who are from Derry. Hello, fellow Derry actors. It's so cool. It's so cool for me to see actors from Derry succeeding, and it's just so cool to see them working in the industry, and it shows me that it is possible. Like, you know, it's just so inspiring. So Pauline and Nikki, if you're listening, thank you for inspiring me even more. And they were just so lovely, and they were asking me about my degree and what got me into acting, and if I had anything if I needed anything at all, to not be afraid to get in contact with them. Which was really lovely, and all the actors I met signed my program as well, which was so lovely. So if you get the chance, guys, I would definitely book your tickets to go see Dancing at Lughnasa. It is running in the 3 Olympia until the end of July, I think the 27th of July. So get your tickets booked. You will not want to miss it. If you think you know Dancing at Lughnasa, you do not. It's such a perfect casting, perfect set, perfect like costuming, and I just I just wanted to do so well because I love this show so much. So since the show is set in 1936 and this song plays throughout it, here's a bit of Elaine Page, Anything Goes. Successful swim. Hair like this. Fringe needs cut, and also the most effective way to get red hair dye out of your hair is to swim in chlorine 4 days in a row. So I must re-dye my hair. It's such a look, guys. I'm not gonna get judged for this at all. Hey vlog, welcome to my tilted camera. I realised it's now Thursday. Thursday the... I want to say the 11th. 10th, it's the 10th of July. And Dancing at Lughnasa was 5 days ago. So this is a little haul of the things that I got in Dublin. Not many things, but Dublin do be expensive. Right, and I swore I'd never get one of these because consumerism. And I feel really bad. I do feel really bad. But I know I'm gonna get used out of it. And you know what it is? It's because it's Orla Kylie, guys. And like I'm not into designers. I'm into Gucci for the literal crack. But I saw this and it's a collaboration between Orla Kylie and Regatta, and it was down half price, and I was like, so that's why I got this. But I can't figure out, like, right, obviously this is where the straw goes, but oh, it does twist. That twists around. I'm just stupid. I was trying to figure out, so how do you close that? Oh, the straw goes. Ah, the straw. Yeah, no, figured it out. It's all good. I'm just a little new to the Stanley game, and I know I'm like 2 years behind, but I don't keep up to date with trends, and I like the pattern, and I do use my reusable water bottles. I've got this one, and I've got this one, and I do have an Orla Kylie one, but I almost lost that in Cork, so I very rarely use that in Cork. I usually use it when I'm here. And then I went to Eason's. I'm so sad that Eason's has closed in Derry. It was one of my favourite bookshops to go into. I remember every harp lesson I had on a Wednesday, it was either my mum or my dad, whoever was with me, they'd take me into Eason's afterwards to get me a packet of like mini after eights. I had an addiction to those for a wee while. So I got 2 books. Beth, if you're watching, another Frida McFadden book has come out. So I got that. Looks interesting. I read The Tenant last week. It was pretty good, so I'm looking forward to reading that. And then I've got Waterstones gives you free bookmarks, and I like the synopsis of this. I think it was like a year or so ago, and then I saw it in Easton's and I was like, you know what, I'll get that too. So that's my book haul. I'm reading a book called Fake It Till You Make It at the minute. And then the creme de la creme of why we ended up going to Dublin was to see Dancing at Lughnasa. Absolutely fabulous. It's a story about 5 sisters living in rural Donegal in 1936, and their brother comes home from his mission in Africa, and they are also looking after a child that was born out of wedlock. One of the sisters had a baby boy, and he's 7 years old in this, and he's like the character of Michael is a grown up, and it's him reliving his child, or like looking back at that summer. A lot of themes relate to this day and age. If you're reading it, or if you please get tickets, go see it if you can. It's such a good production. It's in the 3 Olympia. It's a Gate production in the 3 Olympia, and it's so good. It's worth the tickets. It's so good. I've lost my train of thought. It's just there's so many themes in it that pertain to like modern life. And I don't want to give spoilers if you haven't read it or if you haven't seen it, but please do. It's my favourite Brian Friel play. That and Translations are my favourites. 2 of the actresses are from Derry, Pauline and Nikki. And Nikki and Pauline both follow me on Instagram now, and then Pauline gave me her email address, and she's like, if you need any help with like agents or anything and this and that and the other, and I was like, that's so sweet. And then I was like, is my hair going to keep me back? And they were like, no. And I was like, and I'm like, because they were asking me about the course, and I was like, oh, there's such an importance placed on dance. If you can't dance, then you're not seen as good enough and all this here. And they're like, you don't need to know how to dance. Like, look at us. And there is dancing in the play. Obviously, it's a play, not a musical, but there's dancing in it. And like, look at us. You don't need to be able to do all this like fancy stuff to be in the industry. And I was like, thank you. And they were just so lovely, and they took their time to chat to me. And like it was busy because they had like a little break between like the matinee and the evening show, so they had to run to get stuff to eat. But it was just the fact that they took the time to like talk to me was so sweet. And again, they were like, if you need help with anything, don't be afraid to get in contact with us. So please, guys, if you get the chance, go see Dancing at Lughnasa. I just said to them, it's so lovely to see people from Derry be professional actors and see people from your hometown do that. It was really, really cool. So if you get the chance, go see Dancing at Lughnasa. So that's my little Dublin haul. The next show in Dublin I'll be going to is Calamity Jane, which I'm very excited to see, Cáit Fletcher. But in terms of like Irish writing and Irish like productions, you have to go see this. It's running, I think, until the 27th of July. So by the time this vlog is up, it will be over. But I just wanted to say about how good of a show it was. So yeah, that's my little update. I did day 4 in a row of swimming, and I'm so tired. And the easiest way to get red hair dye out of your hair is by swimming. So I think I might re-dye that tonight. I'm also baking a roulade tonight. But yeah, I need to go clean all my water bottles now. Chat in a bit, guys. Expectation. Reality. Such grace. Such elegance. Cool for the Summer by Demi Lovato. They're rounding out our little 2015 set. I remember when Uptown Funk came out and it was always on the radio, and my mum, every time it was on the radio, she's like, you can't escape this song! You can't escape it! And then she actually came round to it. She actually really likes it now. But everybody loves Bruno Mars. I don't know anybody who actually doesn't like Bruno Mars. And then we had Demi Lovato rounding out that little set. And what's so random to me is Demi Lovato has collaborated with the Vamps. Sabrina Carpenter's also collaborated with the Vamps. There's so many like musicians that have collaborated with the Vamps, and they feel really random. Anyway, moving on to our Queen portion of the show. If you're all tuning in, hello, my name is Cáit Kelly. You're here with Catch Up of Catch, and I'm here for another 45 minutes playing tunes. Playing all the tunes, all the vibes. Happy birthday to Lowry. I already said that, but I'm making sure again he's heard it, because I only think he's tuning in now because of Wi-Fi, but that's okay. Happy birthday, Lowry. I hope you had a great day. Gilles Tompkins, I assume, is still in the gym at this point, and if he's not on the treadmill, I think he might be on the bicycle machine. So this is Queen, Bicycle Race. I must leave you now. I'm going to leave you with a final song that really screams summer to me, because the music video was filmed in the summer, and just everything about it screams good weather, summertime. I'll see you on Wednesday with some new musicals, and Bill will be here to entertain you for a little bit longer. I'll see you in a bit. This is my favourite summertime song, my summertime song of all time.
Fucking class, I love it! Yeah. Oh. So we stand in homage to the people of Gaza, and also we stand in order to draw attention to the connection between what's happening in Gaza and what was happening here 50 years ago, or more than 50 years ago. The whole idea of human rights which we had then, and this is what gave us the nerve to say, okay, we're going to do something about Gaza. Regularly, that back in the 1960s, when communications were not nearly as sophisticated as they are today, the fact is that when that sign, "You're now entering Free Derry," when it was scrawled upon the wall, and when we signed "We Shall Overcome," coming down Carter Hills, or down William Street and meeting Oswald Street, we were talking about something universal. It wasn't just "We shall overcome." We were aware that there were struggles going on elsewhere, from the Black Panthers who were being murdered by the US police. I mean, Angola, Mozambique, and Guinea-Bissau, and there's countries which we've hardly ever heard of in the last few years, because outright massacres and genocide in those places stopped. They haven't stopped in the whole world. So we can contribute our voice from Derry and the voice of Derry to the cause of Palestine and the cause of freedom the world over. And that was a homage to 1968, and a homage to everybody who took part in that sort of rising here in the north of Ireland. So that's all we really wanted to say. We're not here to educate people. We're not here to organise a march. We're here to take a stand, literally. We take a stand in Derry's Guildhall Square against the massacre and the genocide which is taking place in Gaza.
I've just come from swimming. I've befriended all the older women. We're all best friends now. Longest streak today, 14 lengths in a row. And I was just leaving there and I was saying goodbye to like Mommy and her wee girl. And I was like, bye. And the wee girl goes, do you know that girl? And then Mommy goes, no, she's just being polite. And then the wee girl goes, I like her hair. And I was like, I turned around to like say thank you, but like she was like focusing on someone else at that stage. And then I was trying to walk up the stairs out of the changing room, and once again I like tripped. Like I regained my composure, but like I just went, oh, because for some reason I cannot walk up those stairs without tripping at least once. And the lifeguards are gonna think that I can't walk upstairs. I just read them thinking this, so it's gonna. I thought it was gonna be so weird. So the lifeguards are gonna think that I can't walk upstairs. I can walk upstairs, guys. Come on. I got my membership there on Monday, so I'm officially a swimming pool member, which means I have access to yoga classes. So catch me being so chill. I know I'm already really chill, but catch me being like extra chill. I am going to go get money out because of a heart lesson in like an hour. I'll get something to eat and I'll go to my heart lesson and then I'll get ready for work. Wedding tonight. Yay!
Vlog. You might be wondering, Catch, why are you wearing a towel? And for that to tell you, I've just been swimming in the sea. It was really cold, and then like it was fine, and I was actually like swimming away. And I think like the 2 weeks of going swimming in the swimming pool has really helped me like regain some strength in my swimming. That's not great. Some strength in my swimming, so it was really nice. Cold, but then like you get used to it and you're grand. And now I'm on my way home. I had a busy day at work. Work 8 until 2, and then swimming for. Mommy said she thinks I was in for about 20 minutes, and I'm like, that's good. Go me. And then I'm back in the swimming pool tomorrow morning. So yeah, I'm glad I've taken up swimming. It makes me feel like stronger and refreshed. A Kind of Magic by Queen rounding out our Queen set. As I said earlier, I did want to play We Are the Champions for the Donegal team who are going up against Kerry in the All-Ireland final of the Gaelic football tomorrow. But I didn't want to get ahead of myself in case they don't win. But I'm sure they will. It's our neighbouring county. We have to go for Donegal, and I work in a hotel in Donegal, so a lot of my friends are from Donegal. So best of luck, guys, in the match tomorrow versus Kerry. Go out there and do your best and smash it. I don't know a lot of football or Gaelic lingo. I'm not a very sporty person. I tried playing hurling when I was little, but I gave it up for speech and drama. True theatre kid to my core. Anyway, I'm going to play a bit of Sabrina Carpenter next, and the reason I've chosen Espresso is because there is a little bit of like confusion around some of the lyrics. In the opening verse is like, everybody thinks the lyric isn't that sweet, I guess so, but Scott Kramer, a YouTuber I watch, along with Pretty Much It, I forget what the YouTube channel's called Pretty Much It, but I forget, I think it's Eric you call him, they found out that some of Sabrina Carpenter's lyrics are different from what we're hearing. I think what she actually said, and if you look this up on karaoke machines, like, or on karaoke on YouTube, and if you look it up on like the official lyrics, it says, is it that sweet? No, guys, there's another one, like, example of that in Please, 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 which we don't have on the system, but maybe I'll get it on the system for next week, where she goes, please, please, please don't prove them right. Well, that's what we all think she's saying, but it's actually the lyrics are, please, please, please don't prove I'm right. So it's either down to, like, little just bits of, like, inflection, because I know this happens with Taylor Swift all the time. There was, like, people thought she was saying Starbucks lovers at one point when it was star-crossed lovers, something like that there. So it's all just down to the way artists sing their songs, which is really, really funny how what we hear is different from what they actually say. But in saying all that, this is a long old tangent to say I'm going to play some Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. Hi guys, mic's off, that's okay. But I just wanted to document that today is the 30th of July 2025. And this is my first ever personal slot on the radio. So this is Catch Up with Catch Goes Radio. Pretty exciting. I'm only on until 11:30 today because I've got the dentist at 11:45, so I can't like go on till 12 and then rush to the dentist. Like, sorry, I'm 15 minutes late. So yeah, feeling a little nervous because I shouldn't be as nervous because it's just me being myself, instead of covering for people. But here I am. So I'll document I don't know what song I'm going to start with yet, but I have 10 minutes to figure that out, so I'm not too worried. I might do something Bruno Mars, hype everybody up. But I'm also thinking Thunderstruck would be really, really funny to do by AC/DC. But we'll see what happens. I officially got my key as well today. Get it out of my bag. I have my own keys to get in and out instead of borrowing those. All very exciting. It's all happening. Also, I'm gonna get my fringe cut. But what is this? What is this hair growth? I don't know how it gets better than this, Derry. Máidín Maya Hindunya is Misha Catchna Kelly, Tashi and Caden, Augustus is Shaw, Catch Up with Catch. Good morning, everybody. I'm Catchna Kelly, your host. It's a Wednesday, and this is Catch Up with Catch. Aren't yous a lucky bunch? Yous are here for the inaugural episode of Catch Up with Catch. No covering, just me doing my own show. How exciting is that? I had to put Fearless on by Taylor Swift because I don't know how it gets better than this. I'm so excited to be here with you this morning until 11:30. Unfortunately, I will be here till 12 next week. I just have a wee dentist appointment I have to get running to after the show. So we're going to keep these good vibes going. Here's You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift. I made a discovery on the playlist and it feels very random. And I'm like, who's been playing this? See that? KSI Holiday. Are we playing KSI tracks on this Drive 105 this morning? No, we're not. But who is? Who is?